marketing strategy for my film Scarlet Fever would first include the release of 2 trailers, the first of which would be a collection of what each of the prom queens is and who they are as characters, falling under the stereotype roles such as the dumb blonde, the debate club, and your perfect queen bee. The second trailer would heavily contrast that. In doing this, it creates a sense of intrigue around the movie, and it draws in more viewers and adds that element of horror. Because the second trailer would be a news report of the murders that happened on prom night without actually revealing who the victims are or who the killer was. The next way in which I'd be able to reach my audience would be through advertising. So one way I would do this would be with prom dresses. Now, during the prom season, social media is a heavy influencer of dresses girls like to buy, and in doing so, I would create a partnership with brands such as Dillard's or Lucy in the Sky to draw in that female audience and be like, hey, would you like to wear a dress that looks similar to a character in the movie? And that creates a sense of revenue and partnership on both sides, so it promotes my business and their business. Another way I think would be interesting to advertise my movie would be through Halloween Horror Nights, which is a very big horror festival held at Universal. I think setting up a house that looks like a bloody gymnasium or some of the crime scenes from the movie would draw in more intrigue because it's proven successful for films such as Happy Death Day or any film associated with the Bloom house, and I think it'd be great to get viewership on a side that's more interactive as well. And then social media, which is heavily prevalent throughout the movie, because in this day and age, teenagers are very, very into social media. So one way I would utilize social media would be through audience interaction. So I would release polling for the prom queens themselves and have the people who see the ads, they can vote for who they would want to be their prom queen. They can vote for Scarlette or Olivia or any of the other characters in the movie, and this would help draw in more participation, and people would want to go see the movie to see who would win because it'll be announced at the end of the premiere. And additionally, I would have my actresses each create a social media account for their characters and give like day-to-day updates either on set or just in general what's going on in their day-to-day lives, so the audience themselves can have a deeper connection to the characters that's not necessarily portrayed on screen. And then my premiere, which would be a little bit different than your stereotypical premiere, instead of the red carpet, I would hold it in the gymnasium of the high school used in the movie and make it like a prom. So it ties in with the whole theme of prom and high school. And then we would show it on a football field on one of the giant projector screens. And that way it's not, you don't just get rid of the high school aspect for the red carpet. And here are my posters that I would distribute for theaters and on social media, used as banners with the tagline, God Save the Prom Queen. And that is my marketing pitch and how I would distribute my film.